Hello everyone, my name is Luxine, aka Lone Wolf, as it is now pronounced. And now I will be doing a series on my channel, a new one anyway, called Sunday Sketch. And this is just a random thing I just came up with. So I like streaming this, I guess. So this one I'm going to use Sharpies, like ordinary any color Sharpies, and creating random drawings that I have laying around, like recopying them, redoing them. Doesn't actually matter. But today I'm going to be drawing the Broken Blade, or however you would like to pronounce it as. So I would prefer to grab a special pen for this because of how unique this drawing would be. And I'm back. Okay. I'm going to be using this pen. It's pretty good for drawing, but I'm going to be drawing the Broken Blade. Start off with a bottom piece of the handle. Then angle this way. Hopefully the music is playing. It is royalty-free jazz music. Just because I thought it would be interesting enough to do that. There we go. Get it. You need to get it in like that form and shape. And have a ball at the end of it. Like that. Sweet. Now, for the interesting part, the handle. Now the handle may need or may not need more work than the blade, depending on how much detail you want to add to it. Like so. It's going to take a lot of forwarding and exiting the screen. Like that. That's how your handle should look. One more straighter if you're using a ruler or something along those lines. And I can make your handle a little bit bigger to weigh out the rest of the sword. Then make it as big as you want. Then end it. Like cut it off. Like that. It's not well in focus, I don't think. There you go. That should be sharper. That should look better. Next, what you want to do is draw the hilt. Any way you want. You can draw the hilt in any form you would like to do it in. Draw it like this. You can, like I said, you can do it any way. But if you would prefer to do like a cutlass instead of a knight sword, I know some friends of mine would prefer the knight sword over the cutlass, but that's their choice. Then do it again. Make it thinner. Alright. If you want to do a cutlass, you should have one end not like this in a way, but it should have this, like a pirate cutlass, like that, like a rapier would. Then, just to add a little detail onto it, do that. Then this. There's a lot of going in this stream, or video, I should say. There's going to be a lot of that and this doing such, I should say. Now I'm going to do some detail to the hilt, or sorry, handle. Don't want to trigger a lot of like blacksmiths out in the world. So got to get the correct terms for it. Then you don't want to go over the lines with them. You want to go just past it, but not over it. So like that. There you go. That looks fine. Now, if you want to add a little fancy detail to your hilt, add the same one on the same side. Then add another little detail to it like that. Now, this doesn't have to be a realistic blade. If it is, and if someone could make it, that's fantastic. And kudos to them, because you gotta give kudos where kudos are due. Alright, so after you're done doing this, onto your blade. Now, I said it is broken, so I'm going to show you how to make a broken blade. Like so. It's going to be right there. Stop. Then draw another line straighter from it. Now, if it's going to be the blade and it's going to be broken, the blade itself does not have to be as straight as the rest of the blade. So then you could start angling it, like so. Making it seem shattered. Having the illusion of it. Like so. There you go. Add another line in between that. So you want to add lines in between this. You can kind of draw it like lightning, however way you want to. But once you get to this point, it's going to be a little bit more tricky, but not as much. So like this, and like that. So that already looks broken enough, but it doesn't really, because it's going to need that. To need a little bit more points up here than it does down here. Oh, and tighten up these lines. Make them more. That doesn't sound like it's proper English, but basically what I'm trying to say is make more lines to make it seem more shattered. As such image is shown like that. So your broken piece so far should look like exactly like this if you do it like mine, or do it any way you would prefer. Now you draw this line at the bottom of the hilt, and you add, I mean, you don't have to do this little detail that I'm doing. You really don't. But I would prefer to do that because the way the design looks just looks cool. Like little scorpion tails, pretty much. At the bottom of it, then. Because that line was already there, I'm going to copy it to the other side. Now, back onto the blade and hilt section. So while you're here, you're going to want to kind of angle your blade a certain way. So like if your blade is broken, you're going to need it to be the same way. That made no sense, what I just said, but fragments is what you need. Not too big, not too small, but fragments. Shattering off to the distance. You should spread them out, and you could if you want to. Now, if you want to be extra fancy, you can add a background and add extra things to the side of it, but you don't naturally have to. You can just do what I am doing now, like so. Like that, and because it's angled a certain way, you guys can't see on top, like so. And if you mess up, it is completely okay. It doesn't have to be exactly perfect. It's been 11 years since I've started doing this stuff. And I started out with a simple skull, and now I can draw better things than this. Now this is just like a simple tutorial video, but later on, I guess, not to gloat, but I will show you some of my drawings that I have done. And my art teacher has taught me how to look at an image and not trace, do not trace, but look at it and draw it. Now that's pretty cool, because I used to trace a lot when I was younger, but now I sort of draw like this. Now blades are not usually allowed on YouTube, nor guns, but I like the way this looks. Right here, add some of that. Some extra shadow lines. And there we go. This should be your blade. It should look like this. If you did it like mine, it should look like that. Well, I guess now that I did my tutorial, I will go show you some of my drawings that I've completed over the years. I have done and completed this one. Yep, I've taken this image from Google and looked at it and drew it. I have done Scorpio. I got a unique blade for it. Looks pretty cool, I guess. Then I have the blade, which I was trying to draw, but not make it exactly like this one. I do not have names for them yet, though some of my smaller ones, such as this, that was 3 images I looked at and drew 3 different hearts for them. Oh. More spread out than I would prefer. And then for my final piece, before I go, I have created the Master Sword from Zelda. Okay, guys, this has been Lone Wolf, or Luxian, as some may know me as. I have been drawing you a broken blade. Now I'm going to be signing off and back to you over the course of this week for more sketches. This will be a series that I would prefer to do, like certain ones, like I guess I'll have a playlist of them that has not been created yet, but some of them will be done on Sundays, like these, as such. These will be known as Sunday sketches, others will be known as other days of the week sketches or drawings or whatever would fit in them. And yep, this has been Lone Wolf signing off. Hope you enjoyed this little drawing tutorial of a broken blade that I have done. See you guys.